What does the word contingent mean? I'm worried it's not recording. Okay, it is. What does contingent mean? Related but different. What if I said, you'll earn an A contingent upon turning all your work in? Based on some conditions, yes. We'll hold our softball game today contingent on the weather. Okay, so from a liability standpoint, let's think about what that means. Contingent liabilities. We're going to owe or pay someone based on something, right? Just like we're going to play a softball game based on the weather, we're going to owe on something based on some factors. Potential liability that may become an actual liability in the future is how the book defines it. It's kind of a weird one. Potential liabilities. That may become actual. Some examples, the best one that I like there, product warranties. And I'm going to actually level out some probabilities here. Something that's probable is very likely to occur. Do you think something is going to ever go wrong with a vehicle? Yes. That's why they have warranties on them. Drivetrain warranties, extended warranties. If I buy a brand new $60,000 Suburban and something goes wrong with it in the first few days, months, or even a year of ownership, I want it fixed. And that's why they have warranties, okay? And so the likelihood of something going wrong with the vehicle is very probable. Reasonably probable. If you buy an electronic that doesn't work out of the box, do you want your money back? Yes. Or do you want some kind of compensation? Yes. Now, electronic companies work hard to make sure that's not happening. So that's bringing down the level of probability. Here's a very remote, unlikely to occur, a movie ticket. If you don't like a movie, you get to go up to the box office and say, this movie was terrible, I want my money back. Not if you're there the whole time, okay? Even if I'm sitting there with my child and all of a sudden we get sick, I still don't think they're going to give me my money back even halfway through the movie. So do you see how probable becomes remote based on what you're buying, okay? How do we record contingent liabilities, or how do we journalize them? So on a product warranty like electronics or a vehicle, we're making a promise made by the seller to a buyer to make good on a deficiency, whether it's quantity, quality, or performance of that product. That's basically what a warranty is. We're going to settle up with you. We're going to make good of it if something goes wrong. But we have to estimate that. We have to estimate the costs. That's the hard part, because we know it's fairly probable that things will go wrong on, say, a vehicle. I want to give an example. You should have this in your student notes, I think. Do you? I hope so. Denson Manufacturing sells 10,000 washers and dryers at an average price of $600 a piece. The selling price includes a 1-year warranty on parts. Would you agree that's pretty common? Maybe you guys aren't in the market of buying washers and dryers, but appliances, vehicles, usually will come with some kind of warranty. I just bought an enclosed trailer for my junking, okay? If I smash into it, if I hit it with something, that's not going to be covered under warranty. But if all of a sudden my door quits opening or my hitch falls off, one of the parts falls off, I've actually got a 1-year warranty on it. So how does that trailer company estimate if mine's going to go bad, or in this case, if any of these washers and dryers are going to go bad? It's probable, so they better plan for it. Denson expects that 500 units of the 10,000 that they sell will be defective in some way, and that warranty costs are going to have to kick in, and they're going to have to cover, on average, $80 a unit. Do you see how this is very hard to plan for? In 2012, the company honors warranty contracts on 300 units. Holy cow. So on the 10,000, they were expecting 500 to be defective. In 2012, the actual defective unit was 300 at a total cost of 24 because it's times, on average, $80. So we sold 10 grand. We're estimating that 5% of that's going to be bad. That's an estimate. We're also estimating that that equals 500 units, averaging $80 a unit. The estimated product warranty liability, so again, what we owe is going to be 40 grand. Is that really what happened though? We were off a little bit. It actually ended up being 300. So I want to show you how this is journalized. Same illustration. We see warranty expense go up by 40 grand. We see warranty liability go up by 40 grand. This is the estimated warranty. It wasn't the actual what we did. That's coming up here in a minute. This is what we estimated. Why is this a liability? What do we owe in this case? Maintenance, repair, something went bad on these brand new washers that we sold. And so the liability, or what we owe, is it's probable that we're going to be fixing about $40,000 worth of stuff. Now, the question is, did we actually have 500 go bad? No. Record the entry of the actual repair costs that happened in 2014. Back here we estimated we'd be repairing $40,000 worth. We actually only repaired 24. So warranty liability is actually going to go down because normally that's a credit balance because we owe. That's going to go down. Instead, what we actually did, or what we actually repaired, was 24 grand instead of 40. Repair parts, does that look like an asset to you? Leaving us? It's not an expense. We have a bunch of parts laying around, stuff, and we used them. So we saw the liability go down, and we also saw an asset leave us because we had to send out more parts. What would it look like if they replaced 20 defective units in 2015? Again, we see liability go down. We see repair parts go down the next year. If you think about it, and I'll let you fill in quick. That's actually all we're going to talk about. If you think about it, though, this warranty liability, which normally has a credit balance, we estimated 40 grand. I'd maybe put this in. We estimated 40 grand. That was 5% of the total sales. Minus 24 and minus, what was the last one we did? 16. These were the actual repairs. Do we have a little bit of a floating balance there that more things could go bad? Yeah. But that's really how it happens. We estimate and then we actually repair. Together, I'd like to do brief exercise 11.6. I'm not sure of its availability in your workbook, but why don't you take a peek anyway, see if it's in there. Brief exercise 11.6 on page 550 in your book. Do you see something in your workbook? Good. I have brief exercise 11.5 there, just regard that. Remember, there's two ways to analyze liability to assets, either the working capital available or the current ratio. So here we have 11.6. On December 1st, Bruni Company introduces a new product that includes a 1-year warranty on parts. If we're going to have a 1-year warranty on something or any kind of warranty on something, we have to estimate that it could go bad, especially a new product. In December, 1,000 units were sold. Management believes 5% of those units will be defective and that the average warranty cost to repair them is going to be $90 a unit. Prepare the adjusting entry to accrue the estimated warranty cost. So 1,000 units were sold times the 5% of estimated that will go bad, estimated bad eggs. To fix those bad eggs is going to be a cost of 90 grand. To repair them, that is how we land the $4,500. Remember, this is an estimate. As we actually turn around and repair them, even though the problem doesn't ask for it, what would happen is if the actual repair occurred, you would see warranty liability actually go down because we're performing our obligation to fix the things. And then you would see repair costs, or repair parts, excuse me, be the credit, if we actually did what we said we were going to do. That's as simple as that is. That concludes that section.